abandoned house and turned into a crack house. Started creating a lot of trouble. One Friday night, it really got out of control where they were parking on the lawn, throwing bottles in the street, fighting. You know, I like a good party, but come on now. There's rules and regulations. Certain things you just don't do. You don't disturb your neighbors. So it really got out of hand. We called the police, we called the mayor, we called the city. No one would do anything. So on a Saturday, very much like this, I went to the hardware store by myself and bought plywood, nails, and paint, and I came back to the neighborhood, boarded up the house, and cut the grass, and trimmed the bushes, and put all the junk on the curb. I worked about 4 or 5 hours by myself. And a couple of my neighbors came over and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I don't know about you. I don't want to move. But at the same time, I don't want to live next to this negative energy." As you know, we believe it's a form of child abuse to allow a child to grow up and around that kind of mess. So they joined me. We worked another 4 hours. Well, at the end of the day, the house was boarded, the home was secure, the grass was cut, and it was stable. And when the drug dealers came back that evening, they couldn't get in, and they left. And that's how this whole thing started. This literally started in my basement on a card table 22 years ago. We've been working at it ever since. So every time we get a new wave of volunteers, it really does something to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, I want to point out a couple things. We talked about the Masonic Temple building, and we'll take a look at that a little bit later. But this building here is a very historic building. It's the Redford Theater. It was built in the late 20s. It's one of the last neighborhood theaters in the state, and one of the last in the whole country, if you can imagine this, that has the original functioning pipe organ. This building was purchased by the Motor City Theater Organ Society about 25 years ago, and they've been doing an incredible job restoring it. And what I like about it is the stories and the movies that they play here are very diverse and a lot of times very unique. Once a year they do the Three Stooges Film Festival. Yes. I highly recommend the Three Stooges Film Festival.
Oh, and let's go.
Yes. They also do the old John Wayne flicks.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Singing in the Rain.
And then,
yes.
You know, the other interesting thing about this is 4 times a year they have this bodybuilding contest. So all these people with really bad orange tan show up. So in this neighborhood, we got white people, black people, and orange people. So